In this episode of OSFirstTimer, Dan is going to be checking out various viruses for DOS from the 80s and 90s. Will she be impressed by some of these admittedly interesting payloads? Keep watching to find out. So here you are in MS-DOS 6.22, and today we're going to be checking out a bunch of viruses from back in the day.
The two worst possible that could DOS and viruses. I mean, you couldn't have thought of a worse combination.
Well, here we go. We're going to activate the first one now. Can you please press enter? Okay, and as you can see, this first one is called virus.boot.pingpong. So this first virus is a boot sector infector that activates whenever disk access is made when it's 30-something, like 1030 for example. So it's simply a ball that bounces around the screen for the purpose of annoying you.
I actually find that entertaining.
So
I don't find that annoying.
Imagine, like you're trying to do stuff, you're in other programs, I am trying to get something done.
Can you actually play the ping pong?
If you... No, I'll never get that. But I guess if you drew a big line of G's here, it might bounce on them? I don't know, let's see.
No, it goes right through it.
It went through. Well, sometimes it bounces on things. We'll close this now. Oh, look, it's bouncing on the buttons. Did you see that? Okay.
So it comes on every, 10:30, every 9:30...
Oh no! It's basically
every half hour, like
it activates.
Every hour
No, it only activates if there's disk access in that half hour. So let's say you're doing something and you click save file at 10:30, it'll appear.
Just don't save files at 10:30.
No, we never
save them any other time. I mean,
but how annoying!
59 other minutes. Why not just save it in the other 59 minutes, not in that half hour?
Okay, we're going to go back in time now and check out another virus. Okay, we're de-infected now. So, can you now type in Mars-G? So this virus is called Marsland. So this one infects COM files and activates when the time of the computer is also something 30, like 4:30 p.m.
Just don't do anything on the 30. That's all you have to do, and you've avoided the virus.
But I think this one just kind of turns on. Like, you don't even have to be doing anything. You walk away from your computer and it might just be like, oh, I'm up. It's 4:30.
Make sure you turn your computer off at 21 past.
Oh, how ridiculous.
Then turn it back on at 31 past.
So it basically shows a 3D hilly, 3D Mars-like surface that slowly scrolls on the screen. So, people got creative back then with viruses, unlike now where it's just like tries to lock your files down, delete stuff, and just extort money out of you. Send us a Bitcoin,
Why not just have a virus with a video playing, and that'll really entertain the person if they want to keep them off their work.
Okay, so let's try another one. Can you now type crash.com?
Capitals?
It doesn't matter what you typed. So this one infects practically all .com and .exe files on your computer. So
this actually almost reminds me of back in the 80s or something, when the television sort of went a bit funny.
Yeah, it is a little bit like that.
A little bit. Not the same, not as pretty and colourful, and certainly not with the numerals and characters there.
Of course. So basically, once it's almost activated on your computer, it infects the other files on it, so that when you go to open like calculator, then this appears, I
wouldn't mind this as a desktop, desk saver.
A screensaver.
That's it, a screensaver.
Yeah, so as you can see, it's
colourful.
Just a bunch of messy random numbers and letters and that kind of thing.
Quite pretty, actually.
Okay.
Can I have that as a screensaver?
No. Oh, gosh.
But it would work well as a screensaver.
Wait a sec. Oh, I guess so. Well, the colours are now messed up. I'll have to go back in time and try and fix things. Okay, so this next one is called the HHnHH virus.
And how do you spell that? Is it just HHnHH?
So you're just going to type HHnHH.com.
HHnHH.com. Enter.
So this one activates only on Mondays when the word ESIK, so ESIK, is typed in on the screen.
Just don't type in ESIK on a Monday. I mean, look, I can think of a way to avoid all of these viruses. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, but what if you need to do work on a Monday and you just type in something and it just so happens to have
do it on
ESIK
Tuesday, do it on Sunday, just don't do it on Monday. That's all.
Let's say it's your work computer. And and you got to
Well,
work
tell
on
your
Monday.
boss, well, do you want a virus?
No.
You know what I mean?
The
I'm
virus.
sure the boss would understand. Just no Mondays.
Wouldn't you just focus on not getting the virus? Anyway, what it is it's like a 3D spinning ball that bounces around the screen, and it just kind of
Quite interesting.
leaves a bit of rubbish everywhere. I think the DOS viruses were actually prettier than, any other things you could do in
I
DOS.
still like the colourful one. I actually want that as my screensaver, to tell the truth.
Okay. So
This could actually act as another screensaver, to tell the truth.
So obviously Crash is your favourite then. Now, truth is, behind the scenes, this video during setup became a bit of a failure, as I had a bit of trouble getting the viruses working on VMware on DOS. So as an alternative, I'll actually let you go wild on archives.org's malware museum, which allows you to look at the visual payload of a bunch of these DOS viruses via DOSBox in the browser. So let's go wild right now and check out a few. So when one sort of jumps out at you, like if you see Cuckoo and you're, I want to know what that is.
Mm-hmm. I do want to see
Okay,
Cuckoo.
well, so once Cuckoo is activated, all these little things appear on the screen. Cuckoo, cuckoo, in different colours and stuff.
That reminds me of the cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
The bird popping out, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Exactly.
I like that.
Exactly.
They should actually have the bird popping out and saying cuckoo instead of just cuckoos.
Yeah, different
The
coloured
word you-
cuckoos.
Yeah, actual
What are you
bird.
thinking? Is this better than Crash, or you prefer the Crash one, the full screen?
Oh, I still like the full screen one.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. If this had the bird going cuckoo, cuckoo, it would be this one.
Oh, yes, birds, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Tell me if you see any...
Virus activation routines.
Oh, no, that's a thing.
Document.
Ambulance, Centipede...
Actually, no. Ambulance and Centipede.
Okay, story...
That's like a 70s or 80s game.
Yeah, it just comes across
Actually,
your screen.
Yeah.
So there's usually a story behind them. They do stuff. They destroy your files and they activate at certain times.
Coffee shop.
It just is trying to legalize cannabis. That's it.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It just comes on. So that's
Yeah.
more like propaganda coming on the screen.
Propaganda
As if-
virus.
Or just advertising or something.
Imagine if that was ads. People use like viruses as ads for their companies and stuff like that. Was it?
The other one.
Centipede.
Centipede.
Okay, as you can see, this one has a little centipede that sort of crawls along your screen, changing the colour and the position of stuff over time as it eats through, see? So it's sort of that yellow, it's turning that white box into a yellow box and it's moving the text and just making a mess of things. So it basically crawls along your screen, messing things up.
Yeah, I can see
They're fun
that.
to kind of watch, eh?
They actually are. Fellow.
This message is dedicated to all fellow PC users on Earth, towards a better tomorrow and a better place to live in.
Mm-hmm. That's a good message.
Yeah. And that's it. Just that message.
Okay.
The thing
very
is,
positive, uplifting virus.
all
So there we
the
go.
bad stuff.
I want to see her.
All the bad stuff has been removed. So this malware museum, we're not getting the story of everything, So
Really?
it's removed of its destructive capability, leaving message. This is kind of why I didn't really want to do it like this, but at least we get to see sort of what some of these viruses kind of look like.
So these were around back in random times in the past.
80s and 90s, yeah. So, version A. And that's it.
Mm-hmm. Italian.
Italy is the best country in the world, and it's got the Italian flag.
I wonder what nationality the person was that created this virus.
Do you know what?
I couldn't even guess.
Probably German.
Maybe Australian.
Froll.com.
Oh, yeah, very scary. Back in the 80s, very, very scary. Oh, my gosh, I'm shivering.
No, I'm saying you're doing something on your computer, this happens, you turn it back on and everything's gone. It's pretty scary. All your files.
If it was late at night, no one was home, and you were seeing things in the dark, shadows moving,
Horror movie.
I would find this scary. Yeah.
Okay. We've also got him.
Is there a her? Oh my goodness, you can
Oh,
tell.
USSR. So some communism type thing.
Oh my
probably.
goodness, you can tell this is like 80s, 90s type stuff because just the sounds,
Yeah.
the fonts, the graphics, definitely. Go down a bit, let me see. Marine.
That's a nice little animation.
It's a nice little virus, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder what's happened to your computer while this is activated. It's kind of like, they could actually, he could have turned it into a game, but no, he decides to be a little bit destructive, this guy.
So these were created all by, people, and these were viruses that actually affected a lot of people's computers.
They did bad stuff in the 80s, yeah.
Boom, go down.
Boom.
Boom, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it crashes.
Boom.
Oh, my God.
No more Red X.
The other one was part 1, this is part 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the colourful one.
You actually, LSD is something you've already done 7 years ago, this one. So that 7 years ago you witnessed that. You, in a video where you tried to destroy MS-DOS with viruses.
That's actually quite nice. I actually like that. It's actually very hypnotising and relaxing. You could literally watch that and become hypnotised.
So this one just says, I love you girls, you are so beautiful. And it plays that familiar song. I don't know what song it is, but it's familiar.
Oh, yeah, I know that tune.
Yesterday. I think the song's called Yesterday.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, well, there we go. So what was your favourite virus before we end this video off?
I still like that colourful one. With
The LSD.
No, not the LSD, the other
Crash.
one.
Crash is your favourite. Okay, well, there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you guys in the next episode.
Well, that was quick.